Bonjour tout le monde et bienvenue à Learn French by Suchita. Je m'appelle Suchita, votre enseignante de la langue française, and in this video I'm going to teach you les dates. That means in this video I'm going to teach you the dates in French. Before we begin with this video, I would like to introduce you to my website www.learnfrenchbysuchita.com, where you will find recorded courses for all your French language needs. We have courses for DELF A1, DELF A2, DELF B1, TEF TCF recorded course, French phonetics as well. We have special courses for our school students ranging from grade 5 to grade 8. We also have courses for university students who are enrolled in certificate course or diploma course in Delhi University. And finally, we also have courses for our school students who are aiming to appear for their DELF Prim or DELF Junior examinations. So hurry up and check it out. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. And as I already told you, in this video, I am going to teach you how do you say the date in French and how do you ask for the date in French. How do you ask, so what is the date today? Right? And how do you reply to this question that today is so and so date? That's what we are going to learn in this video today. Before we begin with this video, I would request you to watch this video till the end, and in case you like this video, do not forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel and mention your comments in the comment section below. Believe me guys, it really takes a lot and a lot of efforts to come up with the new and the updated content for you guys each time. So in case you like this video, please do not forget to hit the like button. And in case you are not following me over my Instagram page, which is Learn French by Suchita, go and follow me over there as well. Now let's just start with this video, and first, before I teach you how do you say the date in French, how do you say, let's say 1st September, how do you say that in French? Let's just learn how do you ask the date in French. How do you say, how do you ask, what is the date or what is the date today? So the first proposition that I have for you is quelle est la date, which is the simplest one. You can say quelle est la date. Quelle est la date? Quelle, which means what or which. So what is the date? What's the date? So you will say quelle est la date. C'est vraiment important que vous répétiez après moi. It's very important that you repeat after me so that you improve on your pronunciations. So this is, the first one is quelle est la date. Quelle est la date, which means what is the date. The next one is, if you want to add to this, that what is the date today. So you will say exactly the same thing, but you will add the word today to that, and the word today is aujourd'hui. Aujourd'hui. Quelle est la date aujourd'hui? Quelle est la date aujourd'hui? So the first one was quelle est la date. The second one is quelle est la date aujourd'hui? Aujourd'hui, which means today. Quelle est la date aujourd'hui? The next one is nous sommes le combien aujourd'hui? Now this particular question I cannot translate into English word by word. If you say this, it is going to give you the same sense. What is the date? Today, aujourd'hui, which means today, but you say it as nous sommes le combien aujourd'hui. Word by word, it would mean as we are at how much today. That means we are at what date today. What is the date today? So nous sommes le combien aujourd'hui. This is actually the verb être. This one and this one, both of them are the verb être. By the way, if you do not know what is the verb être and how do you conjugate that, I'm going to mention the link in the card above. You can watch that video and then come back here again. The next one is nous sommes le combien aujourd'hui. Combien, which means how much. Nous sommes le combien aujourd'hui. So together it is going to give you the sense of what is the date today. We are at how much today. So nous sommes le combien aujourd'hui. Now this nous sommes can very well be replaced by on est as well, right? On also means we, but the difference is nous we use in the formal conversations and on we use normally in the informal. So you say on est le combien aujourd'hui. It's the same thing. Just instead of nous sommes, I have replaced it with on est. On est le combien aujourd'hui. On est le combien aujourd'hui, meaning is same. I repeat it for you. The first one is quelle est la date? Quelle est la date? The second one, quelle est la date aujourd'hui? Quelle est la date aujourd'hui? The third one, nous sommes le combien aujourd'hui? Nous sommes le combien aujourd'hui? On est le combien aujourd'hui?
On est le combien aujourd'hui? Now that we have learned how do you ask about the dates in French, now let's just learn how do you say those dates in French. So for that I'm going to give you a basic formula that is going to apply in all the dates. The first one that you have to write is, the first thing that you have to write is le. So the dates in French always begin with le, followed by the cardinal number, whatever date you want to say, you will write that date, followed by the month, followed by the year you want to say. So that's the basic format in which the dates are written in French. So you say, let's say if you want to say 8th September 2024. So now in English you say 8th September, but in French you will not say 8th, you will say 8. And then septembre, first of all you will write le 8 septembre 2024. Here you will write the months in French, and the months are going to begin with the small letter. Septembre is not going, you're not going to write this S as capital or O as capital or M as capital, no, it's going to be small. So le 8 septembre 2024. These are the months in French. If you do not know what are the months in French, I am going to mention the link in the card above. You can watch that video and then come back here again. And I am going to mention the same link in the description box below as well. Now here, these are actually the big numbers. How do you say these big numbers in French? Let's say, how do you say 2024 in French? How do you say 2002 in French? How do you say 2000 in French? All these are the big numbers. For that also, I am going to mention the link in the description box below. You can check that video. Now, so le 8 septembre 2024. Le 8 septembre 2024. The next one is le 10 octobre 2002. Let's say if I want to say the 10th of October 2002. So this would be le, whatever the date is, number, mention that, and then followed by the month, followed by the year. That's the standard formula for writing the date. Le 10 octobre 2002. Let's say now I want to write 4th of May 2000. So you will say le 4 mai 2000. Le 4 mai 2000. So write the definite article le, followed by whatever the date is, followed by the month, and followed by the year. So le 8 septembre 2024, le 10 octobre 2002, le 4 mai 2000. Now the next one in front of you is an exception. Just now I told you, for writing the date there is a basic formula. You write le, the definite article le, followed by the cardinal number, whatever the number is. Let's say 8 October, so you say le 8 octobre 2024, whatever the year is. But now there is an exception over here. If you want to say first for any date, let's say if you want to say 1st October, or you want to say 1st May, or you want to say 1st June, or you want to say 1st January, for saying only the first, you don't use the cardinal number, but you use the ordinal number. That means you will not just write 1, you will write first, and that happens only for 1, that happens only for the first. So you will not say le 1 octobre, you will write le 1er octobre, le 1er octobre. That you can write in letters also, or you can write in numbers also, that's your choice. So let's say if you want to say the 1st October 2024, you will say le 1er octobre. Le 1er octobre 2024. This is an exception over here, which exists only in case of first, not in any other number. Now let's say if I want to say 1st June 2002. So I will say le 1er juin 2002. Le 1er juin. I can write this way also, or I can write this way also. That's my choice. But you will not just write 1, but you will write first. Le 1er octobre 2024 or le 1er juin 2002. So what I want to say is, in any other date you just write the number. You don't write 8th, but you write 8. You don't write 9th, but you write 9, right? But in case of 1, you don't write 1, you write first. Le 1er octobre 2024 or le 1er juin 2002. Now let's say if you want to indicate the day also with the date. Let's say if you want to say Monday 8th of September. Then how would you insert the day also within the date? For that there is a basic formula. You'll write le, then you will write the day, whatever the day is. Let's say lundi or vendredi or jeudi, whatever the day of the week. Then you will write the date as it is. date, number, followed by the month, followed by the year. Year is not a compulsion. If you want to write, you can, and if you don't want to write, you may avoid that as well. So let's say if I want to say Monday 8th of September, so how would I say? I'll say le lundi 8 septembre. Lundi, which means Monday. By the way, if you do not know the days of the week in French, I'm going to mention the link in the card above. You can watch that video and then come back here again, and I'm going to mention the same link in the description box below as well. So now, the next one is, let's say if you want to say Friday 1st of May 2000. So how would you say? You'll say le vendredi, that's the day, 1er Mai. Just now in the previous slide I taught you for first, you never write un, you write premier. So 1er, then the month May followed by the year, which you may write, you may avoid also. Le vendredi 1er Mai 2000. The next one, let's say if I want to say Thursday 10th of November, I will say le jeudi 10 novembre. So le followed by the day, number, month and year. So le lundi 8 septembre, le vendredi 1er mai 2000, le jeudi 10 novembre. Similarly, following this pattern, following this formula, you may write any date. Okay, so now that we have learned how do you ask about the date in French and how do you write the dates in French. Now let's just learn how do you say that in a complete sentence. So let's say if I ask you in French, what is the date today? In English I'm saying, I'll say that in French also. If I'm asking in English, what is the date today? You will say, today it is whatever the date is. So how would you say this as a whole sentence? So the first one is, say le whatever the date is. Or you can also add aujourd'hui to it. So let's say if you want to say today it is. So you'll say aujourd'hui c'est le followed by the date. Let's say if I want to say today is 8th of November 2024. How would I say? I'll say aujourd'hui c'est le 8 novembre 2024. So here in the blank basically you need to write the date and it will give you the complete sentence. Aujourd'hui c'est le 8 novembre 2024. Or if you don't want to say today, just say c'est le whatever. Say basically means it is. It is whatever the date is. The next one is you can also say nous sommes, which means we are. We are on this date. So that means you will say aujourd'hui nous sommes. You can add, you may add aujourd'hui or you might avoid also. That's your choice. So aujourd'hui, which means today, we are on this date. So nous sommes le whatever. Let's say if you want to add the day also, you will say aujourd'hui nous sommes le, let's say Monday, le lundi, let's say 9 mai 2024. Just as an example, I wrote nous sommes le lundi 9 mai 2024. Completely your choice, whatever the date you want to write. The next one is, you can also avoid writing nous sommes by saying nous, on est. You can also say on est le and write the date, whatever date you want to say. So there are three formats by which you can say the date. You can say c'est le, whatever the date, nous sommes le, followed by the date, and on est le, followed by the date. And before we end this video, I would request on whatever or on whichever date you're watching this video, you are going to mention that particular date in French in the comment section below, so that I'm sure that you have learned how do you say the dates in French. And that's it for this video. In case you like this video, please do not forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel and mention your comments in the comment section below. And I'll see you soon with the next video. Till then, au revoir, à bientôt et bisous bisous.